Flatiron district. Going to the West Village. So it's Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. How y'all doing out there? Once again, we're in the Flatiron district, doing it live. We're gonna go to the West Village. So it's gonna take it might be like a 20-minute walk. Now we're in the midst of rush hour. How you doing, John? East 23rd Street between Broadway and 5th Avenue. We're going towards 8th Street, more like 12th. That's where we heading. Catch the bus. Save that for another day. Look backed up anyway. I'm gonna take 6th Avenue, walk downtown. So what I'm doing is I'm walking from one job to the next job. There's no trains on that side of town. I'm going to Hudson Street, really West Street.
It's like 30.
So that's near the highway. How you doing, Joe? I'm back. I'm doing another walk to another job because there's no trains or buses on that side of town. So I'm going to the West Village, all the way on West Street. Right now we're in rush hour. We're gonna walk down 6th Avenue again. I was gonna take 5th Avenue and take the bus, but I don't know, 5th Avenue looked a little congested. I walk all day. So it's my last job of the day anyway. hoping to get it done faster. They actually sent me to a place to work on a water fountain. Well, not a water fountain, but I don't know, waterfall. That's what it was. I'm in the bus lane, so if you're wondering why all the cars are to the right, it's the bus lane. And emergency vehicles and, you know, government vehicles. So that's nobody belongs in this lane. I mean, unless you got a bicycle or something. Plus, 6th Avenue got a bigger crowd. Kind of walking fast, so I should get there kind of quick. Not really. This is a lot of people on this side of the sidewalk. We're gonna open up a new Sophie's. Old Limelight. That used to be a club. that I didn't go to. There's a line going around that building thing. That's insane. What, they giving away containers? That's a container store. I mean, it's going around both sides of the block. Like a new movie is coming out. Man, all kinds of jokes are running through my head. Oh man, forget it. They can't be waiting for containers. No way. Container store? No way. Look at this line. That's insane. I'm walking slow because I'm on a green patch. I told you all about that one. Hello. Question. What is this line for?
Sample sale.
For the container store?
A sample sale for something else.
Oh, okay, thank you. I was getting ready to say. That's insane. Oh, it runs all, I'm gonna show you. It wraps around the block. I don't know if y'all can see that far. Look at that. Hello, Teresa. I'm not gonna walk all the way down there. That's too far.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. She said it's a sample store. I don't think she wanna really tell me like what type of samples they're selling. She might think I'm gonna try to jump the line. People get all suspicious. What Why is he asking me questions? Because there's none but women on that line mainly. There was no men on that line. Only the ones with their women. Other than that, I don't know if that was home organizational stuff. They just went around the Container Store, but it wasn't for the Container Store. Because the line went past the whole building of the Container Store. So that was for something else. She's just telling me to sample shit. This is the spot to come to. If you're into hardware type clothing, you need rugged clothing, shoes, that's where you gotta get it at. Dave's on West 16th Street, 6th Avenue. A lot of anything that has to do with construction. Those guys, if you see them with the orange shirts or green shirts, they mainly get it from there. If they don't get supplied with them. So that store usually runs out of it. Orange and green shirts. Now it feels nice. Maybe because I'm walking fast too. So if anybody's new to this channel, you are now on Nice Effects walking tour. I do this pretty much every day. I do walking tours of New York City. I do events like parades, festivals. And being that it's going to get cold, I'm going to try to catch some indoor events if they have them. Matter of fact, if they allow me to record. Definitely check my 4K videos. That's where you don't have to worry about buffering. When I get caught between some of these buildings and I can't get a signal, my 4K videos don't have that problem. And also I add music to it to knock out any copywritten music. Oh man, water. So like and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to support the channel, there's always super chat and super thanks. You can click on that and support the channel. And make a donation of whatever you want. See that green patch? See them people flying? Look at that. All of those are delivery guys. Be in that patch all you want. They're not slowing down. They're gonna either try to swerve around you or try to run into the street. Ain't nobody stopping. And those electric bikes. So the closer we get into the West Village and we go towards West Street, which is on the Hudson River, might start bumping into some buffering. A lot of those buildings don't have these towers on. I haven't gone there yet, because really they just set up the Toys R Us. I'm gonna eventually go in. Since the weather is nice, I'm trying to stay outdoors as much as possible. I was saying that yesterday. I wonder what made Toys R Us want to come back now that we running into a recession. Like, you really ain't gonna make that type of money to stay afloat unless they're just gonna open it in Toys R Us and Macy's, and that's it until everything smooths out and improves. I was watching this thing yesterday on YouTube. It's like the youth here is not going to work. They doing it in China too. They're not taking no jobs. They staying home. They got the attitude of, why work hard? I was like, wow. So everybody's adopting that attitude right now. And plus, they don't need to take any shots. You know what I mean with the shots. So, guess they want to wait for that to die down. Wait for the economy to plummet. And then, when things start to pick up, maybe they'll start working again. At least the new graduates. I don't know. Yeah, the weather's still good now. Go over one block. Yeah, this generation is different. Since we started wearing this mask, everybody's attitude changed. People are hiring, people are not taking the jobs. Isn't that something? 'Cause I've seen all around the city, hiring, positions, no signs stale. So the jobs is kind of there. People ain't going for it. You had those 2 years of staying home. You're like, what? Plus, some of them are living with their parents. You're like, forget that. Stay home and play video games. And I found out several years ago. My nephew asked me to take him to the New York Comic Con. That was like 2008. And I saw on the street, on the floor, on the ground, that they had one of those venues where like after parties and all of that. They had a competition because it was new to me. It may not be new to some of y'all, but it was definitely new to me. They had a video game competition, winner takes all, some type of thing, and it was over $50,000. I was like, what? You get paid to play video games? I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. I brought it into work and showed it to one of those guys who was a nerd. He said, yeah, they do that. I said, yo, they pay you to play a video game? A few years later, I found out, watching YouTube, they got scholarships for that. Talking about feeling dumb. I was like, these guys are getting like scholarships like football players or whatnot to play video games. Especially like places like Korea. But they do it here too. So y'all don't know. So once again, like I said, where they say the more things change, the more they remain the same, it ain't like that anymore. It changed. Yeah. I was watching, this is a few years ago, a video game tournament. I didn't watch the whole thing. It was just like a report on it. And these guys in Korea, it's like South Korea, man, they had a whole audience. You'll think it was a concert. People screaming for them and all of that. It was just a bunch of guys, like maybe 4 to 6 guys on a team or something like that, and they played. I was like, I can't believe this. Well, some of those guys burn out too. Some of them burn out within like 3 years. And here we go. Yeah, man, it messes up their nervous system, messing with them video games. Get it, man. I mean, my generation, we played video games, but I still did everything else. Still went to play basketball. Back then we had block parties. So I can understand kids today not going to block parties because there aren't any block parties almost every day of the week in the summertime. I still went swimming, still rode my skateboard and bike. Like I said, I still played the basketball, all of that, and played video games. So I didn't play video games all day because back then there was no video consoles for your home. You had to go to an arcade. or a movie set. See that big camera. But yeah. Right. So I still had kid fun. I'm not saying video games is not for kids, but I didn't just play video games.
Because I'm not a scumbag. Not a scumbag.
Get up in the morning, clean the house. Talking about the summertime. Go to the swimming pool. You stay there until it closes. That's around 7 o'clock. You walk from the swimming pool to your home. Get home. You either shower or you just go straight to the block party. Because somebody. That was summer fun. So I don't know. Did y'all experience any buffering so far? All the police cars, this precinct we just passed. That's why you see all those police cars. Okay. PS5. How I got rid of my video games was 3 years went by and I was like, wait a minute. Because in the wintertime, what I would normally do is take out my video games. When it gets too cold and unbearable for me, I take out my video games and play. The weather heats up, I pack everything and put it in the closet. Then I do everything else, like ride a bike and whatnot. But 3 years went by that I didn't even take the video game out. You talk about the PlayStation 1, the first one. And I took it to this place called Book Off. It's I think it's Chinese or Korean. Yeah, well anyway, you take your electronics there, like games, anything like entertainment wise, and they'll buy it off you. So I kept my boxes to my games. To the games and to the console. And they gave me extra cash for it because I kept everything, all the packaging. When you keep all the packaging in good condition, you get more money for it. So that's what I did. Okay, a block party is where a DJ will come out and play music. That's how hip hop started. That's what they used to do back in the 70s and early 80s. So that's what they was doing. You'll plug your equipment into a lamp pole light. You break open the bottom and you look for these cables. Or you'll go to somebody's house and say plug it into the hallway outlet, and then you just hook up your equipment and play music. And during that time, we're talking, like I said, the 70s and early 80s. You know, the police didn't bother you. Unless your equipment is so loud that it went down for blocks and then people started complaining like the adults. But other than that, That was it. We stayed in until the DJ packs up. The kids don't do that today. You throw a block party, they don't even come out anyway. Oh, I know it's because we did one last year on my block. When I did the basketball give out. Well, they had to play a game for it. And as soon as they won their basketballs and won the game, we had music there. We had food. Those kids went home. They went right back in the house. They had their basketball, and that was it. And then I stayed home because I was on vacation. I always take vacation around that time. And I got hit with this. I thought I got rid of this Tinder thing last night. So I don't know. Yeah, the kids ain't come out.
Do stuff anymore.
I stayed home a whole week. I come out in the morning, I only saw like I spotted 2 kids that week. And that was it. Even when I came back from hanging out, came back around 5 or 6 o'clock. That's like a normal time they would come out. I ain't see nobody playing no basketball. So that's how it goes. You know, each generation is different. So okay, this is the end of the line for me. I gotta get ready to do this job. It. I'll do this job and I'm done for the day. That was a 38-minute walk. Holy smoke. It took a little bit longer than I thought. Hey people, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this channel. The Walking Tour channel of New York City. I also do parades and festivals. Pretty much anything I can of New York City. Like I said, like and subscribe. Follow me. I'm out here pretty much every day. I'm talking kind of loud because of the traffic. Okay, we'll close out. And I may see you again right after this job is done. Y'all take it easy.